Guys, I have had many requests of what to get for a reborn baby, how to take care of your reborn baby, and I think I might have done a video like this before, but I'm just going to do another one for people that haven't seen it and just to do a new one. So first, where's the baby? Well, first I wanted to show you the first thing you want to get is a bed. A place to put your baby that is safe. And by safe, I mean safe from if you have small children so that they don't like pick up and hurt your baby by like one limb or drop it on the floor. I know it's a doll, but still, they are delicate and collector's items that are worth a lot of money. So, also safe from pets. That's a big one because dogs can chew up your baby, cats can scratch, and if you care about fur, which I do, I don't like my dolls out where the cats can lay on them because I just don't want fur all over them. So I actually keep mine in the closet, but I have these little shelves that make it look like there's a bunk bed. This is a basket, just like a weaved basket, but one that doesn't really shed because I can't stand the ones that shed. And I have lots of blankets in here to give extra fluff. I need to get another big one like that one for this bed, but this works out because I have like quite a few blankets under here, and then I have this. And then you might want to get your baby a little friend, so I just put that in there. So let's introduce the baby. Is the famous baby of our video. It is baby Melissa, and she is a very spoiled little girl. Here's your little bunny friend that holds your pacifier, which we'll talk about in a minute. Baby Melissa is not really wearing a complete outfit right now because what I wanted to show you is a lot of times for a reborn, one thing that you will want to get is a white onesie. And depending on their arm length, because she's supposed to be full arms, but she does have this joint that makes it show. So I like to have all the cloth parts covered up to make her look more realistic. And when you have a onesie underneath, it covers up this cloth part as well. So that's why she's wearing this, to show you. As far as clothing for your baby, you'll want to have, you know, at least like a pair of pajamas. So I do have a pair of pajamas here that I got out for her. And you'll want to have, you know, at least one outfit. And if you get a reborn, just beware, you will want to buy tons and tons and tons of clothes for them. So it won't be a problem acquiring clothes most likely because you don't have to buy brand new ones. You can go to Goodwill or Salvation Army or a garage sale and get very inexpensive baby clothes. So I'm starting to get baby Melissa ready for bed to put in her pajamas. But one thing that you will need for your baby is diapers. You know, you don't really need a whole lot, but that's another thing that's fun to collect. And she's got this adorable diaper on right here. And you might have to get your baby first to know what size they wear, but I would say the majority of reborns wear a newborn or a size 1. This is a size 2, I believe, and it's slightly big right here. So she wears about a 1 to 2, and I think she's about 22, 23 inches. I don't know. She wears a 3 months, like, perfectly. So she's about a 3 or 4 month size baby. And let me just show you. I'm the first person to admit I have a little bit of excess of stuff. And one of the things is diapers. I like to collect the diapers. So here I have this box right here, this clear box, and I put the diapers in it. That's another thing you want for reborns if you want to collect a lot of things, is good storage. Otherwise it gets very overwhelming quickly. So I just have like a random selection of diapers in here that are readily available. One part of caring for a reborn is when you dress them, be very careful. Like, don't pull really hard on their limbs. And just like treat them as you would a real baby, like adjust them to put on the clothing. This one It's a little bit hard because of the gown part at the bottom, and the long sleeves can be a little more difficult, but the nice thing about Reborns is that they're vinyl, so stuff tends to slip over them. You try to adjust them as true to how you would a real baby. It's great practice. Look how cute her little feet are. Whoops, can't see. She has little toes and everything. And another tip about Reborns is if you haven't bought your first Reborn yet, about quality, if you want a good Reborn baby, sometimes you have to be careful because some people just want to make money and they don't put the right things into your Reborn. It should be like glass beads and stuffing. It shouldn't be like rice or beans or any other random thing like that. It should be the professional material. Sometimes you might want to do a little research before you buy a baby from an artist. Or sometimes it's really hard to do that. Or maybe ask somebody else who's had that baby. I'm not really sure. I got her from a really great artist that is really well known, and she was a prototype, so since she's like one of the first ones of her sculpt, the people that are chosen to do prototypes are usually great artists because they were chosen to represent this doll so that other people will want to buy the same kit. Oops, sorry that her face wasn't showing. I thought it was. Yeah, so that's just a little tip on that. Sometimes it can be hard to find the baby that you really like that's really done well. So sometimes it can be trial and error. I hope that you don't have to go through that method, though. I hope that you will be able to get the right baby the first time. And, oh, what I was going to say is that you sometimes you get what you pay for. Unless it's like a new artist that's really good that hasn't, like, charged high prices yet or something. A lot of times you have to pay more to get a baby that looks more realistic and is made better. But it depends. Sometimes you can get a cheaper one if the artist is having a deal or the kit was cheaper or something like that. But it takes a lot of work to make one of these babies. So, okay, another thing you might want for your baby is that a lot of Reborns should have a magnet unless you've asked for it not to be in there or the artist didn't put it. You have to ask the artist about it. They should have a magnet here, sometimes in their head as well. I don't know if she has one in her head or not, actually. And you can buy regular pacifiers from the store. You take the nipple off and get down to the edges of the cuticle clipper. Well, not clipper, cuticle thingy. I don't really know what they're called. Would help, and then you get like these little magnets. And I do have some pacifiers for sale on my Etsy store in case you don't want to go out and buy the pacifier yourself and then have to find the magnets and then all that. So I do have that, which is on my channel page. There's a link. But look, see, it makes it so that your Reborn baby can take a pacifier. And it looks like they're really taking it. So it's pretty cool. She likes her passy. And, oh, I just have this. This is their little friend. And to add the realism, I just will put their pacifier on there. And their little bunny friend will help her keep from losing it. And, okay, so, your baby's hair. Her hair is actually painted, so it never gets messed up, which is amazing. I never ever thought I would like painted hair. Honestly, I never did. But I fell in love with this sculpt, and I really love her. And I was like, okay, I'll try painted hair. And I love it because you don't have to like worry about fixing it every time. Although, real hair is fun too because it's great to brush it. And what you will need if you have real hair on your baby is a brush and comb set. Depends on your baby's type of hair, which one is better. I like the comb a lot better because it gets through the hair. Just be really careful. Their hair should be glued in well. So a lot should not come out on a Reborn, but some might, you know. You just have to be real careful. And then another thing that helps with that sorry, cat's getting in stuff over here, is put some hair conditioning stuff on, and you can use just like Johnson's Baby or whatever, but use it very mild. I like to use this Honest kind because I know it's got natural ingredients in it and no chemicals of any sort. So it works really well, but obviously I don't use it on her. I use it on my past Reborn and my current silicone baby. Alright, another thing you might want is your baby's gonna get hungry. So, a bottle would be great. And with a Reborn, you can have either a latex, which this is latex, or a silicone nipple, because it won't react with this kind of skin like it would on a silicone baby. So what you do is you just you buy some silicone sealant. I have a video on that if you don't know about what that is, and you seal the end, and then you can make your formula, and I have a video of how to make the formula, and then you have a bottle where nothing comes out of the end, and you can, but it's like a real baby bottle, so it's very realistic, and you can feed your baby. So you'll want a bottle, a pacifier, a hair thing, and then also, if you have a baby girl, she might want a cute hair bow or a hat. Well, a boy can wear a hat too. And then you can put it on like this and they'll look so cute. So that's another thing you might want to buy. Baby Melissa's cold, so we're going to put her hat back on. She likes wearing hats to bed. Keeps her nice and warm since it's so cold here right now. Another thing you might want for your baby besides clothes are a pair of shoes. And for her, this is her special pair of shoes that I got actually from the shoe store, the tennis shoe store. A real pair of tennis shoes. They're the cutest things ever. And most Reborn babies will wear a size 0. Some will wear 1. Very rarely. She wears a 0. But these are 2s. And they just work out because they're a little bit smaller for 2s and they have laces. But all of her shoes are 0s besides these. And your baby's feet might get cold, so you might want to get some socks. And then, as far as clothes go, you can go crazy on them. Like, she has so many clothes, her aunties have spoiled her rotten. And for those of you that aren't in the Reborn community yet, aunties are like close friends and stuff that you meet in the Reborn community that wants to be your baby's auntie. And they don't have to get you anything, but a lot of her aunties have been awesome and got her stuff. So, like, since it's cold, she has like warm outfits, and she wears size 3 months. So that's what size clothes she gets. And my other baby wears size newborn. So you'll have to figure that out from the artist, or, you know, once you get them to see what fits. But the majority of Reborns are going to be newborn and 0 to 3. And then you'll usually know if they're bigger than that. Or smaller, a lot are preemie too, so. And I think that's everything. You just need a blanket, a place for the baby to sleep, a place to put the baby, pajamas, clothes, if you want to get any loveys or toys, hairbrushes, pacifier, bottle. As far as care goes, you don't really need to do anything to them. You can maybe take a Q-tip sometimes and get the dust out of, like, say, their eyes or their nose. You don't really need to wash them ever. If you want to, I'm not sure if it's good or not, so I'm not suggesting it. You could take a damp, wet cloth and just wipe them down gently, but don't really use anything. You could use Johnson's Baby Wash, but just a little tiny drop diluted in water. And that's about it that you'll want to do for your Reborn. If you want to, you can. This is a drawer thingy. You could get like something like this to put the stuff in. And she has lots of toys that were given to her. And a teeter, stuff like that. One One thing that's really fun is I got this Carter's Care set, and it comes with stuff like this, which this could help too to get dust out of their nose. Like, just go like this. So, and you can pretend to take their temperature and give them medicine. Stuff like that. So that was a really fun thing to get. That's not something you have to get. Oh, another thing, if you want to pretend too, you don't really want to wipe them with wipes. You can pretend. I mean, it's okay if you just wipe them once with it, but don't make sure you don't get them like soaked with a wipe. But these are amazing. These smell really good. The Baby Fresh. So you could have those handy. I like to have just this little package because it feels real, and babies like to play with that kind of package a lot. So it's fun to just play. Make her. She likes to steal it and play with it, obviously. And yeah, so. Oh, a bib. You might want to get a bib. This bib has a passy on it. It's pretty cool. And you want to get a bib for feeding. So that's about it. You know, everything is by choice, obviously, because they don't necessarily need anything. But yeah, so there's lots of fun things you can get for them. And don't get overwhelmed. Take it slow. Just get a few things at a time. Or like if you have to wait for your baby for a long time, that's sometimes like half the fun of it is getting all this stuff. So don't be like, oh my gosh, I have to get all this stuff. Just be like, hey, this is fun. Like I get to buy these things if I have the money for them, and if you don't, then that's okay too, because you got the baby. That's like the best part, and you get to hold her. Oh yeah, I guess like I could say about holding. Sorry, I'm really like scatterbrained today. So you want to hold your baby like a real baby, like see their neck. Like their head goes back, so you want to like, I use my fingers right there, I don't know if you could see that, but to hold her head up, and then, like, use the nook of your arm, well, it's just like holding a real baby. You don't ever want to, oh, your hat came off. See, I'm setting her down with like both hands really gently, and then I adjust her head because it falls back a little. So, you don't ever want to like pick them up like by this, like all their weight, and put it on a limb, or like, if you're changing their diaper, you can hold both their limbs like that, because it, like, gets a little bit of the weight, but never one limb at a time, or never pick them up by their head, or, you know, just treat them good, treat them like a real baby, and they should last forever. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I hope this helped. I don't know what else to talk about, so I hope I covered everything. Thanks for watching.